you're on about. That's the phone bill and that's that. You're paying, not me. Oh, hello, you alright? What a week I've had, let me tell you. First of all, I got my phone bill. Well, I tell you what, I nearly collapsed when I saw the sight of it. I mean, it wasn't my landline, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's fine. I can call, you know, Virgin Mobile to Virgin Mobile, no problem. And I get 3 minutes and everything. It's the mobile phone bill. Oh my giddy aunt, let me tell you, I slumped into my high back real imitation red leather mock Tudor chair and gasped. I don't tell you what the price was. The shame won't let me. What I will say is what I've paid on that bill, you could put a substantial mortgage payment down on a semi-decent property in Billericay. That's how much. That was smacking the gob number one. Smacking the gob number two was this pain I've still got in my face. You know, I thought it was overdosing radiation from a mobile phone. No. This time, it's a cracked molar, because I was a little bit too overactive with an Uncle Joe's mint bottle. So, I've had to go to the dentist. Well, my dentist is a woman, and I think she's one of those lesbians. Convinced of it. I think it's the donkey jacket and the sensible shoes. And the fact that she's very, very friendly with Myrtle Clegg, who runs our local abattoir. Now, Myrtle is a lesbian, we do know. Now, how friendly my dentist is with Myrtle, not too sure. But put it this way, my dentist wears pig's trotters as earrings. That should give the game away. Oh, and I tell you what, she's cruel. I always frighten to death when I go in me and I see the blood down a boiler suit. But it puts me right off my cocoa. So this time I've had to see the emergency dentist, and it was a man. Now I much prefer a man, because that way I can go twice a year for a free filling and a prick in my mouth. Now this dental man was very, very nice. He said, get in the chair, and I did. He said, open wide. I said, okay then. He said, no, love your mouth, because, you know, old habits die hard. So I said to him, do you know, I'd rather have a baby than have a tooth pulled. He said, well, you better make your mind if I've got to adjust the chair and get the right tool out. Anyway, he had a good fiddle down below and did me, sorted me out completely. That wasn't too bad. But I must tell you, I thought, well, while I'm getting like an MOT on the body, I'll get it all done. So I went to see my optician, you know, the optician man. Because my glasses, I've had them since, well, Noah was a lad. So I thought they'll need doing. So I went to get my eyes checked, didn't I? He said, have you had your eyes checked? I said, no, they've always been green. He said, right, well, let's have a good look. He said, you see all that writing over there? I said, yeah. He said, well, can you read me the tiny print at the bottom? I said, I can't even see the bottom. He said, try the middle one, can you see that? I said, no, I can't even see that at all, it's just blurred. He said, can you read that large letters at the very top? I said, no, I can't see them either. At that point, he got this humongous member out of his trousers and flashed his willy at me. He said, can you see that? Oh, I said, yeah, of course I can see that. He said, that's your problem. I said, what? He said, you're cockeyed. Well, after that, I thought, well, I need to get my bunions trimmed if I'm walking the Pennine Way for charity. So I went to my friend, the chiropodist, went seeing him. It's been a day of it, I tell you. Whilst I was in the chiropodist, a man ran in and pulled this huge penis out in front of me. I said, what do you think you're doing? That's not a foot. He said, no, but it's in 11.5 inches and it's nearly a foot, and I'm proud of it. So that's the day I've had, let me tell you. And then, of course, I've been thinking about a friend of mine who's just got this club over in St Helens. He used to work over in Yorkshire, been there a couple of times. Bit of a rough club, let me tell you, when I worked there. It's one thing going to a club and getting searched when you're going in by the bouncers, but when they say they're searching you for weapons and you say you've not got one and they offer you a flick knife, you know how rough the place is. I mean, if the water comes out the tap hard, so there you go. And I walked into this club where my friend was working. Oh, and the smoke, it was the good old days when you could smoke indoors. The smoke was coming, I didn't know where it was coming from. Oh, it smelled very suspect, to say the least. I thought, well, is it those two lesbians puffing on cheroots over there on that pool table? Or is it the young boy in the corner who's got those Sabrina cocktail cigarettes? And somebody should tell him if it's his first night out, you smoke one at a time, not all at once. And then I thought, well, is it the antiquated smoke machine on the stage? The smoke was terrible. I don't know what was in it, but I know at one point when he was doing his fire eating act, my friend, I went over with a wood bite and said, can you light this for me? Oh, I don't know what was in that smoke, but when I got home, I had one of the best sleeps in my life. I tell you, nothing short of nuclear war, the second coming, or a newly unearthed CD or album by anonymous scorer would have dragged me from the arms of Morpheus. Anyway, while I was cruising with the Sandman, I had one of the best night's sleeps I've ever had, let me tell you. Oh, and by the way, if anybody's watching this, if that manager's there with that burnt geranium ensemble with a Mexican pink border that you were wearing, no, I don't do sex for money. Well, not the amount you were offering any road. Now, this week I've been reading this about J-Lo. Have you seen her? J-Lo. Pretty, isn't she? People say we're very, very similar. Do you think we look alike? Have you seen what she's put here? My mistakes with men. It's about making decisions. I've had to make some decisions in my life, and I tell you what, I've made one this week. Am I happy with it? Well, I'm happier than when I found out the Bay City Rolls had split up. But you have to make decisions, don't you? Whether you're going to have an avocado or else a baby pink bathroom suite, or if you're going for gas or electric, coil or a diaphragm, whether you're going to line a bath full of mustard and get a knitting needle with some Traitors Gate gin, or whether to actually have the baby and then dump it on the steps of St Kentigern's Sanctuary for Sluts and get it adopted. Anyway, I've had to make this one, didn't I? And I've made it. We'll have to see what happens, won't we? Oh, and my son Mitchell, I was telling you he wants to be a hairdresser. No, that's out for him. He's only done a week, can't do it. He's no good at fingering, he can't do tonguing, and his blowjobs are a diabolical abortion. So that's out. So instead he's got a job at Cash Converters, which I didn't know that if you have a family member at Cash Converters, what you can actually do is go at night time. It's got to be 4 o'clock in the morning. You've got to go around the back entrance, but I don't mind the back passage. And you've got to cover yourself all in black with a black balaclava, but you can have what you want free. It's nice of him. He's only been there 2 days, and he's only been accosted once by needle-wielding drug addicts after his flaunt money. So he must be doing something well. Oh, and he started seeing a boy. The boy's Audrey Litherland's son, that posh bitch up top of end of our street, Warwick. Well, I didn't think he was like that. Inclined. He brought him round Mitchell. We were sat on the couch, him, Warwick and me, watching the television. Anyway, this sex scene started. Well, you don't know what to do. You don't know where to look, do you? So I thought, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just watch the telly and let him get on with it. Right, well, I best be going, me. I've got some more scrag end on burning, and I can just smell it from here. It's not for the dog, it's for us. We've still lost it, by the way. So if you see a little looking, sad little whippet with tiny little legs, drag him home, will you? See you later. Ta-ra! Right, come on. Where's these cherry creams?
If you find a girl to love, only one girl to love, then she'll be